Hey, what's up, my putitas? I don't know if I want to say that because that's sort of like my my little sluts. I don't know if I want to call you guys sluts. It's kind of offensive. And I don't want to say los machotes because that's kind of like gay, which is fine if you're gay. But I don't roll that way. Oh, I'm the next Eminem, the Mexican Eminem. I'm gonna be Eminem's with like an S, so it can't be copyrighted. Eminem's. Anyways, something that was really off topic. What I want to talk about now is the team of the year. I don't know why that just happened in the beginning, but the team of the year. I'm kind of sick, so I haven't got over that freaking flu. You got the team of the year here. I've been seeing a lot of people doing the team of the year, and I said, fuck it, let's do one. Let's do a video on it because I want to put my team of the year out there. What I think would be the proper team of the year, even though it might not be exactly what they choose. But I'll talk about which ones that they might not choose, and which ones that it's on here that I think that a lot of people are overlooking. Now let's talk about left back, left center back, Ramos, Alba. We're gonna talk about why not what's his name, David Alaba. And the reason I didn't choose David Alaba as a left back is because well, FIFA Pro, excuse me, the organization that chooses the players via coaches or staff members, players and media, have been kind of biased towards La Liga these last couple years, and especially the last 2 years. And I think that's going to continue on. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And stuff with blatantly, obviously, like, well, we'll talk about later, Ronaldo, Messi, they're always going to be in there. But I think it's going to go to Jordi Alba. Don't ask me why, because I just answered to you. The FIFPro is a bit La Liga biased. They're leaning that way. Even though David Alaba has been really, really, really brilliant this year, Jordi Alba's been really good too. But I think they're going to go like, let's go with the Spanish guy. And that's what's going to happen. Let's go with the Spanish guy. No, I'm not saying there are all these coaches. We hate David Alaba. Let's choose Jordi Alba. That's not going to happen. I just think that they're going to vote for the Spanish players a little bit more on an instinct than David Alaba. I'd choose David Alaba, but I think it's going to go to Jordi Alba. Center back Ramos. Now I had kind of debate between Ramos and Piqué because I think they were both brilliant players this year, and well, Ramos was on the Spain team, plays really well on the Spain team, and plays really good on the Madrid team. Besides getting red cards for dumb reasons, Piqué also was, I think, was injured for a long period this year. But who isn't injured, right? So Piqué and Ramos were the player I had a debate between who put in, and I chose Ramos at the end just because I think Piqué played really well, but Ramos just played a little bit better than Piqué this year. Even though Piqué and Barcelona won La Liga and Real Madrid basically won nothing, you know, I think Sergio Ramos played really consistent this year, played really well, and when he wasn't being a dupe, like just getting red cards or cards for no reason, he was playing really well, even scoring some headers, or I think he probably scored 2 or 3 headers this year, maybe more, maybe less. I know he scored a couple. I've seen him score a couple times. Okay, so let's go to David Luiz, which is a really foreign thought for a lot of people, but for me, it's quite simple. David Luiz is just really consistent this year. He's been showing, he just went up, man. People are like, whoa, who's this kid, David Luiz? A lot of people know who David Luiz was, especially because of last year FIFA he was really OP, but this year he's been playing pretty good, and has shown interest to teams like Barcelona, and maybe I haven't heard of Madrid, but I know Barcelona really, well, besides Thiago Silva, we're looking into David Luiz. And the reason I chose David Luiz over Thiago Silva is because Thiago Silva just he's a good player. He played really well this year too, but I think David Luiz just has the edge on him because David Silva has David Silva, I've combined their names. David Luiz has that like edge that Thiago Silva didn't have this year. He's had that edge before, but Thiago Silva was a really good defender this year. But I think David Luiz was much more of a just appeared out of nowhere and started playing really, really crazy this year, scoring goals, taking goals off the line like in Confederations Cup. It'd be interesting to see him in there, but like I said, it might not even happen. But that's one of my spots that I think, forget it, dude. Let's choose David Luiz, because I don't think Thiago Silva's going to get there. It could be players like Jerome Boateng, or I could see Dante in there. So that's actually a play. I was choosing between Dante or David Luiz, because I know it's going to be a Brazilian player. And I think I chose David Luiz. That might be biased towards me, but I know for sure it's going to be between Dante or him. I think Dante will probably be in the center back, but this is what I think FIFA Pro would choose, would be David Luiz, just because of the way he's been playing crazy. This is the players I think they're going to choose, and might not be the players that are the greatest, but so giving you guys a heads up. Lam, there's no need for Lam, best right back in the year so far. He's a playmaker too, so just amazing. There's no need to debate whether Lam. There's not really a great amount of right backs there to compete with Lam anyways. So Lam it is for right back. Let me cough here for a second. Clear my throat. And we've got Robin, Ribéry, Iniesta. I don't need to explain Robin, Ribéry. You guys know why. Just played really well. Supported their team all the way to the Champions League final. Won every freaking cup there was this year that they played in. So that's that. I don't need to debate that because that should be obvious. Iniesta. I'm saying Iniesta because a little bit of that Spanish bias, and I had to choose between Iniesta and Xavi here, which is kind of like, okay, Iniesta's been playing really well offensively. He's popped up more than Xavi has, and I think Xavi's at that stage of his career where he can play it like he's at his peak, but he's kind of, I'm not saying he's like boom down. He's slowly starting to his age is catching up to him, just to be a little bit more fair. He's getting older. His style of play is getting a little slower, which is never a fast pace of playing, but I think age is taking a toll on him now in his football career. So now we have those three. Iniesta, I just think played really well this year, and again the FIFA Pro biased of players, staff, and media choosing Spanish players. So I see Iniesta there. Now the three strikers, or the forwards, or whatever you guys want to call them. This is a 4-3-3 formation. So we've got Ronaldo, Messi, Van Persie. Ronaldo, Messi, there's no need to explain why. Best two players in the world. Always going to be there. And like I said, I didn't say this, but the top three players are always going to be in Team of the Year. It's just crazy not to see why with the top three players being the Team of the Year. So that's why I have Ribéry, Messi, and Ronaldo there. Now we got to go to Van Persie. A lot of people are not looking at Van Persie, but I'm telling you what, this guy supported a whole team to win the BPL, and he's just played out of his skin. Even for Holland, he's been playing really well. Not amazing. He's been playing a lot better than what he did previous. Since like 2010, he hasn't been really doing much in that World Cup. If Robin would have stepped up, maybe Holland could have beat Spain in the final, but he didn't. I'm talking about Robin Van Persie, not Robin. Van Persie would have stepped up. Maybe they would have won, but there's no if buts maybe in football. There's wins and losses, and Spain won. So as in 2010, 2011, 12, he's been meh with Arsenal. Then 13 came Man U. He moved to Man U and just did this. Actually, it's 2012 I think that he moved. But 2013 year, he just beasted it in the BPL, and I don't know, man. I think he's going to win the striker spot. A lot of people think Ibrahimovic, but I don't think Ibrahimovic has done crazy good. And he's done really good in Ligue 1, but Ligue 1 and the BPL are way different leagues. And I just think that the BPL is... Here, let me hold up something just happened. Popped up, die on my computer, die. There we go. It stopped my music. I don't know why I did. So let's keep going with this. So we're still, even though the short little term. This is all live, by the way. So if I mess up, I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not. Oh, perfection must be perfect. No, it's not me. I'm going to do this raw, live, and I did. This is my third take actually, because 2 takes I had to. Someone came in the room and I had to do something, so I had to stop. And the second one was something. Actually, you know what my second one was? My Brazil sweater came in for FIFA World Cup Brazil. So if you guys are, I'm hyped about it, man. I'm ready for the World Cup, and I want to see that going. So let's get back to the Team of the Year thing. So Van Persie, I think, is a striker that a lot of people are not looking at, which they should be, because this guy's amazing. He played really well this year, even though the second half of this year, which is, I mean, the beginning of the 13-14 season, he's been not there, we'll say that. But this is more recently where he hasn't been there for United. But if you look up from, let's take just look up from the beginning of this year to probably maybe, let's say the start of the season, he's been outstanding, and you can't take away what he's done from so far, like all of that time, just for the first month or two that I think they're allowed to look at for Team of the Year. So I think Van Persie is going to win it. I don't think Ibra's going to take it, because Ibra's, like I said, crazy player. Love the dude. I love Ibrahimovic. This guy's a fucking monster. But I think Van Persie is going to take it. It's either Van Persie or, like I said, FIFA Pro might go the cheesy. They might slap the cheese on there and just give it to Neymar. I don't know, but they might give it to Neymar. I have this gut feeling that if it isn't Van Persie, it's going to be Neymar. And for other players that could be in here, or Gareth Bale, if Iniesta isn't chosen there, I think Gareth Bale could be in there, because he had an outstanding season with Tottenham Spurs, or Hotspurs this year. And PK, I already said. Goalkeeper, there's no one there. David Alaba. I always get those two mixed up. David Alaba, Dante, and I think that's about it. There's really not much room you could choose from there. It's pretty blatantly obvious the other players who are going to be chosen. And yeah, it's been my Team of the Year prediction. My voice has slowly been going away from the talking just non-stop. I'm looking for a bottle of water and I can't find one. So I'm going to end this before my voice goes completely away. I hope you guys enjoyed this really, really long. I know this is really long. I don't like making long videos, but I think this is a video I want to put out, and I have to put out because I'm tired of seeing the same Ibrahimovic SIlva team, which SIlva in the Team of the Year. I think those guys are just people who don't watch Ligue 1 too much. Don't see that there's good. Okay, I'm not going to take away from what the league is. The league is a good team, but it's not as competitive compared to the Bundesliga, the BPL, the Spanish Liga, La Liga, and I don't think these guys understand that FIFA, the game, has nothing to do with how these players choose who is in the Team of the Year, and I think this has been getting on my nerve a little bit, seeing a lot of people, even like big YouTubers, saying Ibra, Thiago Silva, because if you watch football and you see Ligue 1, it's not that competitive. PSG and Monaco are just the team. Well, I mean Monaco now. Before that was just PSG and I believe Marseille and Lyon. Other than that, you've got like I could be missing a team there. I think I'm forgetting a team, but PSG had just dominate, man. They can dominate because of the freaking team they have. They have Lavezzi, Pastore, Ibrahimovic, Thiago Silva. They have David Beckham. Excuse me, seems on that. And they just they were good. They were a good team, but I just think that Van Persie edges Ibra, even though Ibra scored some amazing goals this year. I think Van Persie's gonna take a slot. I don't think we'll see. I would love to see Ibrahimovic and Thiago Silva in the Team of the Year, but I don't think they're gonna get it because the way that they're gonna vote, is not the way you look at it in FIFA. Just because they're good players in FIFA doesn't mean they're going to win the top spot. And I don't think they're going to make it this year. I know this is a little bit like shots fired, pew pew pew, but it's just something I had to get out there because I felt I really need to get my voice, my opinion. I'm just tired of seeing all these Ibrahimovic, Thiago Silva teams. Which I mean, like I said already, I would love to see them, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Just the way FIFA Pro, the way that things go down with the players, managers, staff, and media chooses, it's going to be La Liga biased, and it's going to have players, a lot of Bayern players. If anything, it's going to be a lot of La Liga and Bayern players. So I just felt like this is my team right here. This is the team I threw, and this is the team I felt would be chosen by FIFA Pro and what I would deem as a team of the year. Like I said, two slots that could be filled up easily are the both center back positions. Actually, I could honestly say that this feels like it's going to be the team of the year, but the center backs might be Pepe Dante, Piqué Dante. So that's that, you know. I think this is all. I've gone on for way too long. I've ranted on for way too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video that I did here for the Team of the Year. I know it's probably going to be like 10-15 minutes. I hope you guys watch at least some of it. Drop a like, comment. I'm trying to do daily things. But I've been sick for the past couple days, so it's kind of hard to even talk, which my voice is just fucking dying right now. I hope you guys really did enjoy this. I know a lot of you guys are coming by the streams. I love it. So you guys know Twitter, links, and Twitch downstairs. I think that's about it. Alright guys, hope you guys have a nice day. I've been your big boy Scavengerbc, and you guys are just freaking insanely awesome for watching this. If you watched all of this, but even for watching for a little minute, just even like 10-15 seconds of it, even watching the end, you guys are sick. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I've been your big boy, and I'm going to head out now. Yeah. Deuces. Later. Haha. Where's the button to turn this off? Oh, I have found it. Good night, everybody. Haha.